Welcome to the channel. My name is Matthias. Today we're going to talk about Immortal Hulk issues 6 through 8. So this particular Hulk run was written by Al Ewing, and I heard a lot of positive reviews. Now, I really like Al Ewing's work, especially what he did with the Ultimates and then Defenders Beyond. And I'm not sure why it took me such a long time to get around into reading this particular run. Maybe because I'm a pretty hardcore Peter David fanboy, and I know that Ewing changes up some things of Hulk's mythos. The thing is that when I dived into these issues, I was impressed. It's freaking awesome, the story that Ewing is giving us here. Very dark, at moments pretty disturbing. There's this profound feeling that something's really off with the Hulk. And actually, issue 6 starts with this particular point, that Bruce Banner realizes that something has changed with the Hulk. Something's off, and he's not able to communicate with the Hulk. Ever since Bruce Banner came back from the dead after being shot in the head by Hawkeye in Civil War II, something has changed in the Hulk, something has been unlocked. And to add on top of this, Hulk had a brief little squabble with Sasquatch in the prior story arc. And Sasquatch seemingly had been possessed by some type of evil entity that when Hulk absorbed all the gamma radiation of Sasquatch into himself, he straight up depowered him. He also absorbed this demon into himself. And the really interesting thing is that this evil entity has an uncanny resemblance to Bruce Banner's father, his very messed up father. Also in issue 6, at least me as a new reader, I discovered the existence of Shadow Base. This Black Ops wing of the United States government that has been tasked in studying and controlling gamma-powered beings. They're pretty much a cross between Hulkbusters and Weapon X. They seem to be involved in pretty sketchy stuff. And obviously they're hell-bent on trying to capture the Hulk. So what happens is Carol Danvers, who during this time was working with Alpha Flight, she finds out what had happened to Sasquatch, and she realizes that something's up with the Hulk, and she calls on the Avengers to help her take him down. And I really love this Avengers lineup. It's the Jason Aaron Avengers. So obviously we get the obligatory battle between the Avengers and the Hulk. Over the years, I've seen the Avengers go toe-to-toe against the Jade Giant many times, but this battle does stand out. At the beginning of the conflict, Hulk punches Thor so hard in the head, he actually cracks his skull. He basically one-punches Odin's son, and Thor realizes that something has changed with the Hulk. There's something adding to the power of the Hulk that actually rocks Thor to the core. Also in issue 6, Shaman from Alpha Flight references this too. And spoilers, because Shaman actually references the One Below All. Then obviously the Hulk is able to defeat the rest of the members of the Avengers one by one very easily. He basically obliterates Tony Stark's Hulkbuster. But obviously Tony Stark does have a plan B, and he brings this gigantic ship that blasts Hulk with pure sunlight, because that's the thing with this version of Hulk, he only appears at night. And he kills the Hulk on the spot. And I do have to say, it's pretty unsettling to see Bruce Banner's crispy dead body at the feet of Captain America. Cap is like, what the hell did we do? They actually obliterated a whole town to take down the Hulk. And Black Panther's like, don't worry, even though he's dead, he's not dead, he's going to come back at any moment. Now in issue 8, what happens is Bruce Banner's corpse is in government custody. He obviously ends up at Shadow Base, and what they do is they dismember his whole body and put it into jars. It is very, very gruesome. By this time he has converted into Hulk, and they're studying Hulk's anatomy and how it works. And it's pretty crazy because Hulk's severed head is floating in a jar but conscious. And obviously the main scientist who's studying Hulk in the first place is being a total dick to Hulk. But this scientist doesn't realize that Hulk is also studying them and actually learning more and more how his body works now. The thing is that when the Hulk realizes that he has learned enough, he's able to escape in a pretty interesting way. All the jars start breaking and we have Hulk body parts all over the place that start reforming. The whole scene is very, very gross, especially with the fact that the scientist that was studying the Hulk in the first place gets trapped and tied up by Hulk's intestines by accident and is sucked into Hulk's body when it's reforming. It's a pretty disgusting death. The Hulk is able to escape Shadow Base, and when he gets out, it's daytime, so he reverts back to being Bruce Banner. And again, the transformations are totally disgusting too. It really reminds me from back in the day, Peter David would also have some of these disgusting transformations. And I do have to say the body horror elements to the series are very effective. So I'm going to leave this video here. I hope you guys liked it. See you guys next time. Bye.